ever come out?
Relief.
Relief.
Justice.
Yeah. Justice for Melanie.
Yes.
Yeah. Very nervous going.
We were nervous. We were nervous going in,
Yeah.
but now I feel better. I have a little bit more peace.
Yeah. And you go ahead.
Can you talk to us a little bit about the impact? I mean, it sounds like you guys all went through some trauma. How has that affected the church?
I don't even know if it's went through as much as for me still going through. I don't know when this is going to get better, when it's going to go away, if it is going to get better. I know for me and my family, we still think about it every day. We haven't forgotten Melanie. We haven't forgotten Joey. We haven't forgotten anyone. We are still thinking about this. So I'd like, maybe hopefully this will bring some peace as far as that goes.
I feel good about the verdict. It was a
Yes.
verdict that I prayed about, that it would be the right verdict. And I have complete faith that it is the right verdict.
How do you feel, sorry, how do you feel about the mental illness that the doctor talked about? Do you think that that contributed to his actions on that day, or are you still wondering yourselves why?
We're still wondering why.
I'm still wondering why. Yeah, I don't think so.
So many
And I mean, there's so many people that have mental illness and
don't commit murder.
hurt
Yeah.
a soul, don't even hurt themselves. So I don't know. I still feel that question is still there. That was my driving force for a lot of this, but I'm still want to know.
Is it that question, and like how did Emanuel Samson change so much from the people that from the guy that some of you all know?
Yes,
Yeah.
because this is night and day.
Yes.
The person that I saw in that courtroom was a person that needed to be punished and go to jail for their actions. It was not the Emanuel that helped with Vacation Bible School or ate with us
No.
or pushed cars out of the snow or smiled when you said hello. He had a big bright smile. That was not the same person.
And perhaps it was outside influence that caused him to gradually change, who he ran around with or whatever made him change, but he still made that decision on his own to come to our church that day.
Yeah.
And I'm in shock. It's been almost 2 years, and I think it's sinking in.
Joey, I said on one of the bus rides home, he came to the right place. He just came for the wrong reason. And because we would have welcomed him back. I mean, we were sad to see them go when they left. And we would have welcomed them back and done whatever we could to help him at any point in time. He was still even if you leave Burnette Chapel, you're still Burnette Chapel.
Yeah, you're still family.
You're still family, no matter if you're there every Sunday or not.
Why come and sit here for this very, it's been incredibly hard for all of you to sit here and hear the testimony.
For each other and for Melanie.
For Melanie. Yeah, we lost her. She was just getting into her Christian life and just things. She was just brightening up and she was just opening up. And that was taken away from not just her family, but all of us. We all lost her that day. So.
And her children.
Her children especially.
Her young children.
We needed to support her and just let her know that we hadn't forgot about her.
Yep.
We didn't hear any evidence that he had been radicalized, that he had ever had these thoughts before. The only proof it sounds like the prosecution put on and the defense put on is that he only had suicidal thoughts. Do you wonder yourselves what happened? How do you marry those two things, that he was suicidal but then became homicidal?
I honestly thought, I think I told somebody else before, at first I thought, Lost Boys of Sudan. Was he a child soldier? Did he get into propaganda? But when I found out he'd been here since he was so young, I said, no, okay, that's not it. What happened? I don't know. I still have that question, what happened? I don't know if we'll ever find out or figure out.
And he came in, with a mask on. He came in with the mask on and car running. I just don't think that ties in with suicide.
Mm-mm.
He hasn't expressed remorse. No
Mind
remorse.
stepping up to the,
He has
No
not
remorse.
Y'all
shown
have
any
said
remorse.
no remorse.
Yeah.
Not once. I'm sorry. If I'd have accidentally run over somebody's toe, I'd be definitely pouring out my heart and my soul.
Mm-hmm.
Just one, I'm sorry, or one, please forgive me, or I didn't mean to do. I don't know.
We just didn't see any remorse.
Something would have, I think, would have helped a little bit more in this too.
Yeah.
No.
Going through this process, did it help you guys any at all? Did it help?
I honestly slept for the first time Friday night when we got home. I was exhausted from the week, but that was the first night in a long time that I have slept all night.
Brenda, I think what you said about exhaling.
Yeah, we can finally breathe out. I think we've been holding our breath for going on 2 years, and that we can finally breathe out for the first time. And they were nervous on a few occasions. On the first verdict, what was that going to be, and then this one, and we can finally, relax a little bit that the right justice was served, and we were vulnerable that day, not because we are weak, but because we were in church that day, and hopefully this will send a message, to anyone having any ideas, that
God's hand's going to be with us. And he's
the whole way.
He's going to be with us.
Yeah.
He's going to be with his people.
have you thought about what you would say to your former congregant, the person you used to worship with? What would you say to him?
As far as Emanuel?
I'm sorry that things have turned out this way. I hope that you pray. I hope you will study. I hope you learn, and I hope you get back a little bit of the Emanuel that there used to be. I wish that for him.
We pray that for him. He's a soul. And
I pray that clergy does reach out to him and, visits him and speaks to him in that part, and he comes back. And if his child was like what I've heard, I don't want any child to go through that, but hopefully do different things to have different outcomes.
Thank you all so much. Would you mind